Sup, people? I made it. Oh, yeah. Just barely, but I'm on time. Alright, anyway. What's going on, everybody? Let me get a tweet out nice and quick. Actually, I'm going to do it slightly different this time. I have a picture that I took on my phone that I'm going to be tweeting out. I will show you guys the tweet afterwards, though. So, but I have to tweet from my phone. WTF is this? Come back in 10 minutes. 10 minutes. But I'm on time. Is this not good? Um... Hang on. Don't usually tweet from phone. Taking a second to figure it out, but I got it. Dearest at Marvel Champions. Need to add a picture. There we go. Some YouTube comments really are gold. As I am now live. God, it's so much slower on this stupid Apple keyboard. Alright. Okay, tweet. And here's what's actually going to show up. Wait for it. It's going to pop. It's going to be right here. There we go. It's terrible quality because I just held my phone up to my computer instead of taking a screenshot. It was just easier. I don't know. Yeah, it was terrible, but BG, don't take a dump, son, without a plan. I just thought it was a really good comment. It's true. Of course I plan my dumps. Yeah. But alright, anyway. What's up, everybody? And with that, well, let's get to some kicking ass. Some ass kicking, some kicking ass. The Real Deal sent it over $2. Real Deal, thank you so much. Your comment, it's a little bit hard to read. Let me see if I clean my glasses, perhaps. I think you're saying something along the lines of... Slap. Real Deal, thank you very much, man. I appreciate the $2. Sean Kelly, first one here, followed by Zaya the Don, Yippee, Pyro, Maniac. We got that Maniac in here. GM, did you grind again for... I can't remember if you were grinding again for Namor or not. We got Shark in here, Dieter Sparks, Master William, AO from New Brunswick. Hey, New Brunswick. That is not too far away from where I used to live. Wasn't super close, but maybe like 30-ish minutes away. We got Cameron. Let me scroll this down. That's Sinister, huh? Ah, dude, that's Sinister. I can't. I botched it. It's all on me, but I can't believe it went down like that. Oh my god. We got Alex in here. Gloria, man. What up, Gloria, man? Good morning from Romania. Oh, we got another Romania in the house. Are you familiar with Cade? I think you are familiar with Cade. I don't know why I said it like that, but yeah. Anywho, Gloria Man said it over $2 as well, saying sup, Real Deal. Wall. Alright. Alright, will do. There we go. Gloria Man, thank you very much, dude. What's up, Miguel? Hi, Brain. Can we keep the messing in Act 6, please? Like right now? No, right now I gotta play Arena. I need time to talk to you guys and everything. If I only did Act 6, I'd never get a chance to talk. This was kind of an impromptu stream earlier today too, so maybe next round I'll see if some people are available on Skype. If not, that's cool too. You know, it's actually in a way easier to focus without anyone on Skype, but it's less fun. You know, it's more fun if I could be talking to someone at the same time. So the first round I figured I would just go in like that, but after that, you know, maybe we'll get some Skype buds if they're around. Royal sending over a couple bucks. Royal, thank you very much. Saying $2 to not bash my head in. Screw 6.2.6 boss. Oh man, the old champion boss, eh? Yeah. Here is a doozy. I haven't, of course, haven't got there yet myself, but I hear he is more than a doozy. But Royal, dude, thank you very much. And Shark sending over a couple bucks as well. We got a whole row filled up in 6 minutes here. Shark saying possible Lola feature. Hashtag happy birthday. Shark, were you there earlier? We had Lola on the stream for so long, and it was really hard for me to read the chat. So I didn't know if you were there or not. But dude, Shark, thank you very much. Brian, no sir, I didn't 80 mil cut off too much, especially when I have 2 mutants at rank 5 sig 200. Yeah, no, I get it, dude. It was too much for me too. I totally get it. Totally get it. BG, can't believe you didn't believe in me. Hector, you know, I knew you had it in you. I knew you had it in you. I knew you were gonna pull through. I just wanted to, you know, razz you a bit. Is that the word the kids are using these days? Funny how you said there was no big D for your stream 6.2, but by the end I still saw one huge dingus. Wow, Aaron Abdo. It's true. BG, I don't have Medusa / Hype or Heimdall / Angela for Sinister, so I used all my revives to 100% Variant 2. Got all the rewards I didn't need. Ah, damn, dude. Sorry to hear that, man. You know, next time I'm going to bring in the Labyrinth Ultron. I don't know how good of an option he is. To be honest, he's probably not a great one. But I am going to try to go in with Labyrinth Ultron and in place of my Nick Fury. So I can test that out at least, and if it happens to work out well, you know, then there's at least a way to get that guy. But I don't know if he's going to work too well. I don't foresee it going too well, at least. I don't foresee it going too well, but... by the way, did you know Mega Red is poison immune? Dude, I don't know how I forgot. I really don't know how I forgot. BG, thoughts on Tier 5 basic offer today? Yeah, I guess we can check that out before hitting the arena. Let's go to the mail. Here we go. Catalyst Fragment offers. My thoughts are, you know, they're decent. I think if you need absolutely everything in these deals, then they're good offers. Like the class catalyst and everything. The value's there. The value's absolutely there. But if you don't need the class catalyst, it's kind of hard to justify it. And also, with the 4th of July deals coming up, because this is not like a must-buy amazing offer, then I'd recommend saving your units. But all in all, like, if you're just a mega grinder who's got like 20k units or something like that, it's not the worst way to spend them. I wonder if they're gonna have other types of boosts in other packages. This way you can get like all of the big boy boosts without actually picking up the 1400 pack. But yeah, it's just okay. It's just basically this offer is just okay. I'm passing on it. I gave it a teeny weeny bit of thought, and nope, moving on. So yeah. Thanos sent it over $5. Thank you very much. Saying BG, you'll wipe the floor with that champion boss 6.2. I believe in you, man. You are a godly man. Well, Thanos, thank you very much, man. I don't consider myself a godly man, but I do like that that you believe in me. Thank you very much. That's all I need, is just somebody to believe in me. That I could get this done. So yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it. Shark sending over another 3 as well, saying Thanos isn't all that inevitable. Them's fighting words, I think. I don't know. But Shark, thank you. And Lakers Bodyguard sent it over too, saying banana nana 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 beaver. Is that like the Batman? Oh, did he say? Okay, he said Batman song after it. Okay. I definitely didn't sing it to the tune of Batman song. Lakers Bodyguard, thank you very much, man. All right, let's go. Hey Brian, do you have a champion that we can duel against? Have to get that practice in. Champion, I think isn't doesn't Crystal Opening Whale have like a Sig? Is he maxed out? I don't know if he's maxed out, but he's got that crazy high champion, right? So you could probably look him up. Let's see, unless he pulled some other. No, yeah, he's that champion. It is Sig 200. Okay. Yep. So I'm assuming that'll be there for a little while. Yeah, that'll be good practice. He's maxed out 11.4k prestige in that bad boy. Pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. Cutoff speed. Oh, you're right. We gotta do cutoffs too. Man, I got the tweet out so quick and still 12 minutes in without arena, but that's alright. We'll get into it right after this. I did get some arena in today, so I feel quite good about my grind so far. I'm gonna say 40 million for Medusa. I really don't know what she's gonna go for. I could see her going anywhere between like 35 and 45, but 40 is my best guess. I actually think that's about what she's gonna go for. She's super useful. I do think that she's somewhat underrepresented in some ways, just because she is such a robot slaying machine. She is a caustic temper counter. She is a buffed up counter. What? Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna say 2.6 for our friend Mr. Dark Hawk. I still find Medusa to be very, very powerful in the game, whereas I feel like some people have almost moved on. I think it's just because there's so many powerful cosmics. I think it's the only real reason. Is, you know, people see like Corvus or something like that, and they're like, oh, I got Corvus. I'll never use Medusa, but she still has her use. And of course, if you don't have Corvus, well then she has her use that much more. But all right, with that said, let's get to grinding. Are my 6 stars available? Not yet on these guys. Okay, my 5 stars are though, so let's get the 5 stars going. And actually, I'll get the infinite streak here with my 5 stars. It just makes it a little bit easier. Or are they not all back though? Because some of them must not be back because Void's not back. Oh, yeah, they're coming back. All right, whatever. Let's move on to the Darkhawk Arena then. She's a Ginger counter and a Diggity Dave counter. Oh, that's right, Dave never got her, right? So is he grinding for her? Oh man, I should have asked him that when he was in the earlier stream. What is this camera? You tell me to scroll up. What do we got here? How do you like Deuce at 565? Oh, love it, dude. You gotta know that by now, man. I love Medusa. How suicide friendly is she? I'm 0 to 9 on features for Sparkles. Cosmic needs more suicide friendlies. I think she's relatively suicide friendly. You know, a lot of the time you can just use her special 3 to get the armor shatters. It has a longer duration than the L1 anyway. The L2, most enemies, when they're armor shattered, the L2 is going to just kill the enemy anyway. And I don't really L2 without having an armor shatter up for the most part. Unless that L2 is once again going to kill the enemy. Of course, there are certain times where you do want to use the L1, but it's not like you're spamming it throughout the fight. It's usually just using your L1 once. Please don't kill me, dude. Thank you for not stunning. Usually it's like, okay, use your special... oh, please. Just please. Thank you. Normally use your special one once in a fight. It's not like Void where you're spamming special one, you know? So it's not that big of a deal to be running suicides with her. I think she's better with suicides than without, but... is that even true? Maybe that's not true. Maybe she's slightly better without, but yeah, I think she's pretty friendly. Especially if, as a fellow Omega Red user, you have 1 point in Coagulate, which helps reduce that initial bleed as well. So, Beaver, I saw your Mr. Sinister video. I couldn't believe the end, and I can't believe what you did. I'm speaking without spoilers. I mean, that's okay. That happened a lot earlier. Spoilers are fine at this point. If you haven't seen it, I think it was pretty cool. I mean, I thought it was a cool enough little story to tell that I made a separate video out of it. So, yeah, I think it was pretty cool, but pretty cool and pretty cruel at the same time. My own inability to play this game, or just understand the basics like poison immunity, or baiting out a special, prevented me from finishing that. That's okay. We're gonna go back in there tomorrow and get it done. Remember the one time Dreamin' got punched in the face a bunch, and then they gave him the 6.2 rewards? Yeah, dude. Oh, it was so good. Please, Cade, please upload that video. After I made some more comments about it, I had to leave and do Alliance War. So I don't know if you ever read those or responded to them or whatever, but seriously, it's... Please upload, and then I will go share it on Reddit, because not many people know that strategy, and they will be highly entertained as they're learning. It's essentially the perfect type of content, educational and entertaining all in one. So yeah. 565 choices: Medusa, Corvus Blade, Golk, Omega. Whom should I do? Whom should you do? Well, I mean, out of all those fine, doable champions, there's so many that are good. It's hard to say. The only one that I wouldn't go with is Golk. And I would probably choose between Omega. Like, if you're running suicides, I would go either Omega or Corvus. If you're not running suicides, Blade or Medusa. That's kind of the way I would look at it. But really, all of them are good rank ups. Again, I would not go with Golk, but I think he's fine at 1 rank below. But otherwise, the other ones, personal preference and based on the masteries that you like to run and the content that you're going after, they could all be just as good as one another. Thanos sent it over $5 saying, I will build a new candy land born out of blood. What? If you are a white knight, I would be very afraid. BG, your voice is soothing to listen to. Well, damn, dude. I'm glad you turned it around at the end there. It was getting... It's quite dark for a moment there, man. Build a new candy land born out of blood. I like it. Dude, thank you very much for another 5. I will update the big old D in just a sec here. And thank you for the compliment on the voice. It's a quick way to get in my pants, man. But thank you. What's up, E-Shooter? But I played on this MMORPG Minecraft server in 2014, and I died and lost all my loot in late 2015. I thought I'd lost that memory for years today. Checked an old YouTuber I liked, and I found it. Dude, awesome. It's awesome reliving those types of memories, man. It's one of the best parts about having a YouTube channel is, like, eventually I'm going to stop playing this game. I have no idea when. But eventually I'm going to stop playing this game. And there are certain things I'm going to forget, like the fact that they let me pick and customize a fight with Rocket Raccoon. Or, well, I mean, I chose Rocket. They let me pick with whoever. But Like, that is going to be a cool video to just go back and look at, like, 10 years from now or something. Just watch a Sinister vid. Rip. Yep. Stream was painful at the end. However, BG is impressive. What was the most impressive? The amount of pain I could endure? Or what? I like her on the team when I potion farm in Labyrinth, though. Still toast that OGV like nothing. Wait, potion farm in Labyrinth? Yeah, okay, well, I'm guessing you're talking about Realm of Legends, because there's an OG Vision in there, too. I was thinking, because there is an OGV in Labyrinth, and I was like, wait. What? But no, yeah, in Realm of Legends. I get it now. What quest is this? What up? That's my wife asking. Trolling, as per usual. I think the cutoff was about 50 mil for for Namor. Yeah, it was about 50 mil. But here's the thing, guys. The top 120. The top 120 was about 80 million. So there was a big drop off between 120 and 150. I would have done the same thing as my alliance mates, my friends outside of the alliance, like Legacy and Hector. These guys put up 80 plus. These guys put up like 90 plus, basically. I would have done the exact same thing. I was scared more than I've ever been on any grind. I was scared for my alliance mates because, especially one of them, Taters put up 89.7 or something like that. And I'm like, oh god, it's gonna go for 90. I know it. Oh god, please no. Taters is gonna quit the game. Like, please let him get this champion. He needs it. He's had terrible luck. This is the quest where you get that 3-star Stark Spidey cutoff, something like that. Yeah. Maybe you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel with music content, i.e. piano. Any tips? I don't really have much for tips. Okay, I do have one tip. I don't know what type of music you are into, but no matter what type of music you're into, like let's say you're into classical or something, you should do classical plus things that are popular, like if a new Legend of Zelda game comes out, or I mean, hell, Legend of Zelda is always popular no matter what, even whether a game comes out this year or the newest one came out 10 years ago. So like do a cover of one of those songs, and kind of mix it up between the two, and yeah. You got to do what makes you happy, and if covering like certain songs like that, let's just pretend that that's not what made you happy or whatever. You still need to do like some of that, I would say. It'll make other people happy, which should make you happy. And then make whatever type of music that really makes you happy, that really tickles your fancy. Like, just do a combination of both of that. Other than that, I don't really have much for tips. That's all I really got. BG, thoughts on rifts? I've gotten screwed on 2 out of 3 of my unstable epic rifts. Should I just go to the stable ones for consistency? I still think it's better to go unstable, but it's kind of a gamble either way. Sometimes you get screwed on, sometimes you get awesomeness. It's just luck at the end of the day. Recently pulled my first 5-star, which was Jane Foster, rip. 4-star Aegon from a Premium Hero Crystal. Well, that's awesome. And an Infinity Beardo in a 4-star Crystal. It's not bad. I would say 2 out of 3 of those things are quite nice. The Jane Foster, not so much. So sorry to hear about that one. I do have one tip. Wow. See Legacy's 89 mil? Yeah. I didn't know what his score was at the end. But I actually thought he went above 90. But hey, doesn't matter what he got the champion. Impressive in the sense, I had to use 565 AA and Unit Man for that fight since I have no counters. You nearly got itemless. And tomorrow, I'm going to go back in there and probably fail in the first try. But then I'm going to go back in and try again. And I'm going to get it. Yeah, I mean, it sucks if you don't have counters. I actually have pretty good counters for that fight, which saves me. I don't have Heimdall, but other than that, I've got pretty much as good counters as one can hope for. Farming Labyrinth is quite something at 25 runs. Good God, Cameron, really 25 runs? Ugh. I honestly think it's better just to farm arena, but I mean that Aegon, I would have fun doing it on some level. I wouldn't do it all the time, but it's got to be pretty fun building them up and just kind of wrecking stuff. Wait, around 5 revives and about 2 hours. I don't really need to look at my phone in most fights, though. They're easier than arena. Wow. Good practice against Maestro, too. You should take that practice to Comic-Con, assuming that he's the boss. Oh, wait. No, never mind. He wasn't the boss last year. It was the Thanos. Never mind. Scratch that. Hey BG, hey everyone, what's up, Apudas? BG, imagine missed a chance to dupe 4-star Namer because you fell asleep. I'm rank 833. Ah, Sinister Strawberry, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I've been there. It sucks. Sorry to hear that, man. Thing, that is all. Good night, dreamin'. God, Thing is so good. Why is Thing so good? He is not talked about enough either, as like one of the best. People will say like, generally when people talk about the top 3, it's something like, well, the top 3 that I talk about usually, at least, is something like Ghost, Corvus, Omega, not in any real particular order. Although I guess I would kind of put Ghost at the top, but otherwise, not any particular order for Reg 2 and 3. You know, and then certain champions in the right hands, like Quake is amazing and stuff like that. But Thing, I kind of forget about him sometimes, just because I never really see people play him. Because there's not a ton of people that have him. And usually they're stuck on defense or something like that, or people, yeah, rather just use Corvus for the quick and easy fights and stuff. But for the difficult fights, my God, Thing is so strong. It's ridiculous. Who are your favorite champs, or who's your favorite champ? Favorite champ is Venom the Duck, followed by Medusa. Stop by, dropping a like. Thank you very much, Doc Strange. Appreciate that. You mind, I know Heimdall 5-5 AA with 10% damage and praying poison doesn't hit was my best option for Sinister. Yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. I do think, I will say though, I do think, I don't know where you're at in Labyrinth. I think you finished Labyrinth. I don't know if you told me that, but just based on past conversations, I want to say you finished Labyrinth. I think that a 455 Labyrinth Ultron would be better than that AA. But then again, that also requires you rank 4ing a Labyrinth Ultron, which I understand not many people really want to do. As soon as I get 6 more Tier 2 Alpha, I'm going to have a real big thing. Nice, dude. BG, joining you for completion on 6.2. Anything I need to know about first Sim Supreme boss? Broad Blade, Ghost Rider, Stark Spidey, Glad Hulk, and Corvus. Not really, man. Just try not to trigger dexterities. It really wasn't too bad. Yeah, it really wasn't too bad. The power control from Stark Spidey will be nice. You're gonna have Danger Sense with his blade. I think you're gonna crush it, man. It does take more skill to play Thing. It's not like Corvus. In some situations, I'm sure it does, yeah. Do you think I could beat Realm of Legends with 4-star Red Hulk, Venom, both not awakened, and over 3k power? The Thing, the Hood, and Omega Red, all not awakened except Omega Red, and over 2k power. It's technically possible, but you know, I wouldn't recommend it. I would say it's only really possible if... Oh, I'm losing. It's only really possible if you have the experience in this game, and that's like your alternate account or something like that. Ooh, we got a word. Mithridatism? Mithridatism. The study of making mithril. The metal. That is my guess. I don't know. Well, it's not. Wait, no. Study. That's ism is like a belief, right? The belief that you're as strong as mithril. I don't know. That's my best guess. I don't know. How the hell am I supposed to guess that? Good God. So many letters in that word that I don't understand. BG, when we do your next 6.2 stream, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I don't know what time exactly. I don't want to start as early because yeah, when I start that early, I don't get a chance to talk to my wife in the morning. So I'll probably start around... I mean, I don't know what time... actually, I don't know. I think it's going to be Friday. I think she goes in early. I don't know. I want to say either like noon or 1 p.m. Pacific time. Actually, I'll probably start after the Alliance Quest scores come out. So it'll be a little bit after noon time Pacific. Maybe like 12:15, 12:30, 1 p.m. somewhere in that area. Basically, as soon as I'm ready after those scores come in, but I don't know exactly what time. BG, okay, cool, thanks. Yeah, I'm done. All the riffs for now, so I figured I would start 6.2 and hope the bugs are gone. Hopefully, I hear the final boss is still bugged. I don't know if that's true or not, though. What's up, BG? I know it's not exactly kosher to promote channels, but a guy in my alliance is 565 thing and uploads to YouTube. It's got some sick kills uploaded. I'll allow this since it's on topic. It's not like you're coming here just to promote it. Something like this is allowed. Eden's SSX2. That was Hobbit's old alliance, right? Okay. Okay, Mithridatism. Noun, the production of immunity against the action of a poison by taking the poison in gradually increased doses. Wow. There's a word for that. Of course there's a word for that. Don't, like, snake trainers do something like that? Who handle, like, poisonous snakes, then get their body, like, somewhat immune to it or something? I don't even know. Is mithril even a metal? I don't know. It's a metal in World of Warcraft, so I'm assuming. Hold on. Mithril. Yep. Mithril is... Oh, never mind. Nope. Mithril is a fictional metal found in the writings of J.R.R. Tolkien, or whatever his name is, which is present in his Middle-earth and also appears in many other works of derivative fantasy. Okay. Learned something today. Nope. Happy Vash sent it over $1. Thank you very much, Happy Vash. Appreciate the buck. Where is your previous message? It is... Hey, BG, quick question. Is Omega Red poison immune? Also, does he need to be duped? Thank you very much for the buck, dude. I'm just going to say yes. Thank you for the bug. Champion bug is still being investigated. I'm waiting on my compensation as promised. Yeah, that's right. Didn't they say they were going to send some compensation? Also, did I ever answer the... I think someone was asking if I was grinding for Darkhawk, and I don't know if I just read that and was going to answer it after the other comment that I was answering. I I am grinding for Darkhawk though. I have him unawakened right now, and I'd prefer to save the Awakening Gem because I don't think he's gonna go super high. So I'm gonna try to scoop him up. It's gonna be last on my list though. Like I'm gonna go for all the milestones first, and then if I have some time left over, I'll snag him real quick. Because I'm a big fan of Darkhawk. Black Seraphim sending over $2 saying it itches. What is it? And maybe check a doctor. Not check a doc. Check with a doctor. Not. You imagine that you're just like checking out a doctor, like whispering in his ear or her ear. It itches. That doesn't sound good. Of course, BG likes C, and they just hide their bromances by pretending they want to smash each other's faces. There's no wanting of smashing each other's faces. We live together. Darn it. You know, we're roommates. He lives upstairs. Whenever you see his studio, I'm just downstairs, you know, sometimes asleep, because that time of day, you know, I just kind of pretend I'm in the Seattle area, but no, I live in his basement. Mithridates was a king in ancient Pontus in Anatolia, I think modern-day Turkey, who was famous by screwing around with tons of different poisons and becoming immune to some. You know, like Omega Red. Is that for real? Wow. Hey BG, did you get Namor both times? I only went for him on round 1. I could not go round 2. So, just got milestones last round. Hi, pretty bald thing. Is Proxima Unawakened worth rank 4? Love. Not really. I don't know, kind of. She doesn't necessarily need to be awakened in a lot of situations, but she's very difficult to play. And if you really like her playstyle, then you could still rank her, but yeah, I recommend only doing it when she's awakened. That said, I do have a rank 4 unawakened Proxima because I do kind of enjoy her playstyle. And I was using her in, what's it called? 6.1 a bit. For real, watched a Kings and Generals video on it a bit ago. Pretty interesting. That does sound pretty interesting. Seton always dwelling in BG's attic, you know. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm in his basement, and he's in my attic. It's pretty romantic when you think about it like that. So Seton is on top of your house? Well, no. I'm just in the basement of his studio, of his garden studio that he has. BG, what score would normally get you the 11 to 30% rank rewards in the featured 5-star? 11 to 30%, I think that's roughly 6.5 million. I need to check on AQ after this too. I kind of forgot about good old AQ. Playing Hype reminded me. Playing Hype versus Howard the Duck specifically reminded me since I fought my last enemy on my path is Howard the Duck. Somebody in Scene's Discord mentioned how Venom has tiny legs in this game. What do you think, PG? I never really noticed, I guess. Does he have tiny legs? I don't know. Is he like a reverse dinosaur where his legs are super tiny instead of his arms? Who's your most wanted hero? Ghost, I guess, is my most wanted right now. There are a bunch that I want though. Who would be second most? I don't even know. Wasp, not even for the Ghost synergy, just because I really like Wasp. She's up there. Thing, actually, yeah, Thing would be second most. Captain Sparkles, would love to get her. Yeah, there's a bunch. BG always seemed Subway. Is that what you call living? Isn't it like subterranean or something like that? Am I thinking of the right word? You know, I don't think you get enough credit for how much your screw-ups entertain the community. Thanks again for all the dingusiness moments. Okay, you're welcome. Oh man. Darkhawk, Sentinel, you talking about them forever? Yeah. No, I definitely want those champions too. Alright, looks like we're still stuck here for the moment, but probably get some boss action a little bit later. What do we got here? Pixie Bell. BG, is Omega poison immune? Asking for a friend. I'm going to test it and figure it out one day, and I will get back to you on that. Ooh, what solo events are active right now? I don't even know. Come on. Actually, event quest completion, this isn't bad. Normally I hate event quest completion. I mean, it's the worst one. But completion is coming up in the Alliance 3-day event pretty soon here. In the next 10 hours, this is going to depart from us. And we're going to get completion, and I'm going to burn as many energy refills as it takes to get the 25 units back from this. Since, I mean, might as well get something back. It's better than nothing. Black Seraphim sending over another $2. Just saying, Daddy? Black Seraphim, what is going on? I hope you understand when I say this. I'm not your father. But thank you very much for another $2, dude. BG, there are two types of people in this world, Subway and Domino's. I don't even know where to begin with that comment. What? Alright, let's run the 6 stars real quick. Actually, let's run the 5 stars, get on the infinite streak real quick, then we'll run 6 stars. Shark, you sent over $1, but I actually read your message before that $1 came through. So thank you very much for your weird comment. I like to think that this means you'll never forget Omega's immunities, but I feel like that won't be the case. That probably won't be the case, yeah. You know what the real problem was? I just didn't take enough time. Like I edited it a little bit in that clip to just showing it down as much as possible, while still showing all of the fighting. But there really wasn't much for me to edit out. There was like 5 seconds time between my fight with my fight with Hulk and Omega Red, and I just didn't process like what I needed to do. I should have taken my time more with it. I should have taken my time before I went in with Thing as well, but I didn't. I don't know why I used that special one just now too. That just slowed things down a bit. It's alright. Yeah, this just need to change the event quest completion solo event. Not worth the energy refills to get the 25 units unless you're also doing alliance completion. Yeah, it's pretty lame. I think BG actually understands the 5 champs. He forgets immunity and doesn't even use Sparky. It's true. And that just goes to show that knowledge is overrated. There, I said it. We all knew it. Somebody had to say it. Mori. Is that for me and Black Seraphim to go on Mori? You are not the father. Have you ever seen those videos? Oh God, I wish we were on Twitch right now. I'd play one of them. They're so good. They're so good. There's like some lady on Mori. I think it's Mori, right? Some lady on Mori, and she's like, "This man is 100% the father. I slept with no other man during this time." All this stuff, right? And then they do the blood test, and he's like, "You are not the father." And then the guy just dances like crazy. It's great, man. It's so great. Oh, I love it. It's a terrible situation, really, when you think about it, because that just means, well, maybe that person doesn't know who the father is, and yeah, now there's a kid that's gonna find those tapes eventually when they grow up. So terrible for that person, but it's really funny if you don't think about all the sad parts. IBG, there are two types of people in this world: those who think there are two types of people in the world, and those who know better. Enzo, dropping some deep knowledge here. Some deep knowledge. Always take your time with your thing. That is the best advice anyone's ever given. Pixie Bell, you're absolutely right. What do cutoffs mean? The estimated cutoffs? Well, there's no way to predict the future, since there's a certain number of players that are going to get these rewards, and the scores are hidden. We don't know what the other people are putting up in the arena. So the estimated cutoffs are my best attempt at trying to predict what these scores will be based off of previous cutoffs, based off of how good the champion is, based off of how hyped the champion is, and all those factors rolled up in my head, put out there on the bottom of the screen. So if you put up 2.6 million points for Darkhawk, you may get him, but I do recommend going higher because, again, we don't know what the cutoff is going to be. So I'd recommend, you know, going significantly higher, actually. Put up, yeah, if you want to be safe with it, put up like 3.4 million or something like that. But I'll probably put up like 3.1 and just hope that's enough. Look at his nose, Mori. It's the same nose. Oh man, I don't remember that line, but I could see it. I could still see it. We just got a little too excited. We peer pressured him into it with the with the Sinister fight. Yeah, I wasn't even supposed to do that. Got peer pressured. I blame Amino. I mean, he sent over 40 bucks. I feel like I had to do it at that point. BG, okay. Yeah, Crush 6.2.1. Nice, dude. If anybody ever asks you who to use for any act, tell them Ghost Rider with Blade Synergy. I've used them for every act. A bit slow, but he can kind of go on forever. I mean, yeah, he's there. That's a super powerful duo. It gets more and more difficult to use that duo as time goes on, as Kabam invents some new nodes and stuff like that. But no matter what, there's, those champions are always going to be useful in some way. Yo, what's up, Hobbit? Subway or Domino's? I literally heard you read that comment as I walked out the door to meet the Domino's delivery guy. Wow. And I had Subway for lunch. Yes, I've been making poor dietary decisions lately. Hey, man. Yeah, not every day can be perfect. That makes more sense, though, going back to Shark's comment. What was Shark's comment? BJ, there are two types of people in this world, Subway and Domino's. I don't know if that was referring to, yeah, like the food, the pizza Domino's, but I was actually thinking Subway, like a subway transportation thing, and Domino's, like the game Domino's. So I went way off if that was about food. Speaking of Shark, he sent over another buck. Where is his last one? Actually, we have two super chats here. Black Seraphim sending over $2 saying, I'm 27 now, Dad. Or maybe that is Mao or Mo. 27. Well, dude, I'm only 32. So I don't know if it's possible. I mean, you know, stranger things have probably happened in this world. But I don't think it's really possible. Venom's legs aren't that small. I mean, they're a little small, actually. Yeah, he does have a little bit of a reverse dinosaur thing going on. But I'm pretty sure I'm not your father, Black Seraphim. Thank you for another $2, though. Where was Shark's last comment at? Let me control F it real quick. Dominant and submissive BG. That's what you were talking about. Wow. Okay. Wow. So I was wrong twice on the same comment over a period of 5 minutes. That's... Wow. Okay. Yikes. I'll try louder next time. Try what louder next time? Damn it. Brian, you missed my introduction. I'll give you a summary. It's just me shouting. Wow. Alright. Oh, I see now. Is that your introduction? I like it. Alright, let's start using some 6 stars here. Let's get the 6 stars on cooldown. Let's throw these 3 in. This is my favorite 6-star team to use. I love this 6-star team, man. I have a ton of mutants, so a mutant champion always has to be there in any 6-star team that I throw in the arena. And then these two basically triple synergize with one another. Look at this, 2 Gamora synergies with Nebula. And then, of course, there's another synergy here, which this one doesn't really matter so much. But there's just something about this team. And I like playing all 3 of these champions. It's wonderful. I'm going to use this combo in Act 6 somewhere. I don't know where. But you can bet I'm going to use it somewhere. Brian, is the champion good or bad? I'm not a big fan of the champion myself. So, I don't know. He's okay. It's not like he's the worst champion in the game. But, yeah, I'm not really a fan of using him. Defensively, he's got some interesting mechanics as the boss of Alliance War or a difficult quest like Act 6. But offensively, I would not even touch him. BG, did you do a testing video for Namor, and what do you think of him for Alliance Quest / Alliance War? I think he's good. I think he's good in both areas. Sustainability and that awakened ability and everything. I did a very brief testing because mine was not awakened. So I couldn't really test too much with him. I think his awakened ability is pretty important for most of the cooler things that he can do. BG, I'm on Tinder, and I want to know from you, do I swipe left or right? Tinder roulette. I don't even know which way is which, because I never used Tinder. I think right is good and left is bad. Let me know which one is good and bad. Actually, just do the one that's good. Do the one that's, yeah. Do the one that means you like the person. Whichever direction that is. Normally, I don't really like to build up the shocks like this, but I just know this dude's going to be stingy with his... Never mind. He's not stingy at all with his specials. Okay. Either way, we're going to double up these shocks and destroy this fool. That's my second attempt. It's louder than number 1. I'll explain why I'm shouting. I just watched 2 separate anime seasons, both ending up being part 1 of a story arc, and no part 2 yet. That is painful. That is painful. Shark sending over another buck, saying, "Do you understand now, BG? It's the PC way of explaining knocking boots personas." Thank you for further breaking that down. I now understand. But thank you very much for the explanation, detailed explanation. Do you have a chart that you can perhaps point to? Actually, no. Take that back, because I'm sure you could find something online, and I'm not going to go look at it. So, yeah. How to get gold quick? Well, the only real quick way to get gold is pop open a bunch of crystals, but I do not recommend that. Popping open a bunch of crystals and selling ISO. The other way to get gold is, without spending units, mountains of units on crystals, is to play arena, essentially. not only do you get gold from the arena crystals that you can open up, and a little bit from each match too, but you also get more crystals to pop open by playing arena. And whenever you duplicate a champion, you get ISO, and you could sell that ISO for gold as well. Plus, if you're getting like the basic champion in arena, or any champion in the arena, that just makes it more likely that, you know, when you do pop open crystals, just one more champion that you may end up duping, which again will give you more ISO. GG, I'm kind of pissed because I grinded for Jugs twice to get him and dupe him so I can max out faster, but I realized I only get 1 sig, so it's useless. Yeah, the only reason to really do the basic grind a second time, well, after you already have him, is to awaken him, because it's only 1 sig. If you duplicate a champion from the other arenas, then you get the full sig level, whether it's the 3-star giving 8 or the 4 and 5-star giving 20. But the basic arena, when it has that like bluish outline or not, yeah, bluish tint to it or whatever, that's only +1. Okay, I've got like 40 shows on my list unwatched. I probably shouldn't add more. Why do I get the feeling that the first thing you're going to do is add more? Arena is the main answer to most questions regarding progression. That is very true. That is very, very true. Arena cannot be underestimated. Yes, actually, you want the link. No, I'm good. Do not need the link. Hey, BG, what's up, John Smith? Oh, now I see why you said it, Demiak, because you're talking to Roboto. Oh, okay. Alright. Happy birthday. So what is a good team to go into 5.1.1 with? 5.1.1, that is the flare node, right? You don't really need anyone in particular. I would recommend going with the harder hitting champions, though. Because then you essentially get more benefit from the damage multiplier if your champions already hit hard, versus like a Hulkbuster, which, you know, 300% multiplier on Hulkbuster, that's only going to bring him up to like Stark Spidey damage. Whereas if you go in there with some harder hitters, then you can do quite well. Higher block proficiency could be good too, just so that you don't take too much damage when parrying or blocking or something, since your health is going to be draining a bit. But other than that, man, you don't really need anyone too special. It's more about the play style of just kind of being aggressive, get that initial parry, and then just go, take him out to lunch. All right, 2 more rounds of 6s after this. Make any quote from Monty Python. I can't. I've never seen any Monty Python. I know. I feel like I just lost probably at least 50 subscribers, but it's the truth. BGG Waker to Namor, and when is the next account tour? I did not go for Namor this past round. On one of the days, I really didn't have time to grind. I would have missed 1 round of 6 stars, 2 rounds of 5 stars, and a lot of rounds of 4 stars. And making that up in terms of spending units to refresh, I just thought it was too much and not worth it, so I passed. I will try to awaken him from the 15K 4th of July offer. And as far as my next account tour, probably in December at my 4-year mark of playing this game. I feel sick to my stomach after that Sinister video. I had to go watch it. That's alright. I'll go fight him tomorrow and hopefully it'll go better. I just can't believe I screwed up so bad at the end after having a pretty good start. One of the common and difficult questions is who is worthy of Awakening Gems. For overall progression, what champions are worthy of a generic? Here's the way I look at Awakening Gems. I mean, that question is there's so many factors that go into it. Yeah, there's not. I don't really just have like a list of champions. It's more about like what champions you have, what champions are already awakened, what champions you think can help you. Because here's the thing, like Void is a champion that I would say is absolutely worthy of a generic, but if you don't need Void, well then you're just wasting that generic. So the way that I like to think about Awakening Gems is like this. Think about where you're currently at in the game. Are you stuck anywhere? If you are not stuck anywhere, then save that Awakening Gem, like, pretty much no matter what. But let's say you're having to use a lot of items to get through the uncollected difficulty, or maybe you're not even uncollected yet, and you're trying to become uncollected. Well, then take a look at your roster and think about if any of those champions would either help you to become uncollected, or wherever you're at, you know, I'm just using uncollected as an example, but become uncollected, or, you know, get through some piece of content cheaper than you otherwise would without them, or allow you to reduce your chance of death in Alliance War. Got to think about stuff like that. And if you have a champion that can make a significant impact on your overall progression in that way, then that champion is worthy of the generic Awakening Gem. And it doesn't matter if they're on some arbitrary list or not, you know? Sometimes you give a champion a generic Awakening Gem just for prestige purposes because you want to help your alliance and you'll get better rewards overall, or you find a new alliance, whereas, like, because of that increased prestige, whereas otherwise, people would think about Thor Ragnarok and be like, no, that dude never should get a generic Awakening Gem. But there's always a situation like that. Even if it's just a specific fight of a piece of content that you would otherwise not be able to get through. There's always a reason. And that is why I don't really have lists, because I prefer to think about the game like that. And the lists, they're entertaining and sometimes educational, because going through the different champions, it just kind of, you know, gives you a little bit of info about why the champion's good and stuff like that, but at the same time, they can be destructive to how I think people should approach them. So I just don't make them. What do you think of Hood? Not really a fan. I think he has a super strong synergy with Ghost. But otherwise, I'm not a huge fan of him. I wish he just hit harder, because his abilities are actually pretty cool. Also, his invisibility, uh-oh, he's about to go invisible, actually, isn't he? Please don't pop your special too. Okay, good. His invisibility is not reliable. Like, you know how when Ghost phases, or Invisible Woman now has that invisibility, you know, like, the enemy could dash at you and you'll be fine. And then you could react accordingly afterwards. But with Hood, you can't do that. And it just kind of sucks all around. It sucks to fight against, and it sucks to control, and kind of messes me up more often than it helps and stuff. Hey all, BG got 4-star Namor second round for 15.6 million, rank 57. Very nice, Dr. Shouty. Now I just need to awaken him and see what he can do. How you doing, bro? Dude, I'm doing great. Congrats on your Namor grab. The hard work paid off, man. So, BG, are you Subway or Domino's? I guess I've eaten at both establishments. And that's... if you're talking about the other way, which I know you are, I'm not going to answer because... well, this is a family-friendly stream, Shark. BG, please confirm that I'll get 20 SIG levels if I go for 4-star Medusa. I already have her and awakened. Yes, you will get 20 SIG levels. So, let me go back to the arena real quick. When you get the featured champion, the 4-star Medusa here, you get everything that you'd normally get as if you pulled this champion out of a crystal. So you get the ISO, the same amount of ISO, and you get the 20 sig levels if you already have the champion. The only thing that you don't get the full amount of, well, two things actually. One is if you have the champion at sig 99, you will not get a max sig crystal. Like I have a 4-star Medusa at sig 99, and there's no reason for me to go for this champion because of not getting a max sig crystal. And I think that's why Kabam did it, just to kind of act as a deterrent for people who already have that champion and just let people other get the champion. At least that's what I think of. Maybe there's some other reason, but so you do not get a max sig crystal, and you also get a reduced number of shards. I don't remember the exact number, but normally you get what, 275 5-star shards, right? I think you get like 100 5-star shards. So you get like the 800 plus the 100 type of thing. Can't remember the exact number though, but I think that's it. Oh, Brian, I want to ask you a question. Is Omega Red poison immune? I think he is. Maybe I should do a testing stream. Find out. YoBG was planning on doing stable rifts for the entire month, but yesterday took the unstable plunge. Managed to nab a 5-star skill awakening gem. There you go, dude. And I lost my mind. I was finally able to awaken Blade. Very nice, man. Very, very nice. Do you get the gold from duping her? Oh, that's a good question, Codehanger. I used to know the answer to that because I remember testing it out when I was pretty new to this game still. I do not know. I do not know off the top of my head. If I had to guess, I would say yes. But okay, anyway. Still not cleared here. That's alright. Let's go back to the arena. Let's claim this hero use too. Damn, I wish I had 11 to 20% get that 4-star sig stone, but guess I didn't play enough. BG Mephisto just didn't let Iceman get his ice armor at all for the whole fight. Smells like a bug. I don't know if that's a bug or not, but I have seen that before myself. I never knew if that was working as intended or a bug. One of those things that's kind of hard to tell. But there's a lot of situations like that with Mephisto, so I don't think it's just a specific interaction with Mephisto and Iceman. So if it is a bug, then it's a bug with a bunch of different things in the game. But I don't know if it is or not. BG should rank 5 my 4-star Electro or Luke Cage or Spider-Gwen or Wait. Bunch of decent options there. Out of all of those, I found Luke Cage to be the most useful for me personally, but I don't know what your other rank ups are, and I don't know what your goals are in this game. They're all good options though. Oh, son of a neurotoxin. Can't really answer that for you. I would stay away from Electro probably, unless you had a real specific use for Electro, like a shock node or something like that. I would steer more towards Luke Cage or Spider-Gwen. Luke Cage I don't think is a 2015 champion either, whereas I think Spider-Gwen is. Well, Spider-Gwen definitely is a 2015 champ. So you could, whenever you do variants and possibly get a 2015 gem, you could use that on Spider-Gwen and kind of get the best of both worlds. That might be thinking a little, like, I don't know where you're currently at in the game though, if that's too far ahead or something. But yeah, I'd probably go with either Luke or Gwen. Mordo also used to get his power gain shut off like Iceman, but they changed Mordo. Okay. 6 million for 4-star seems way too high. 4 million and you'll get her. It's definitely going to take more than 4 million, man. 6 million might be high. It's always a guess, but 4 million is milestones. A lot of people get the milestones. She's gonna go for at least 5, I would say. BG, what do you think of the other caps of this game besides Sparkles and Beardo? Marvel, America, World War II. Not fans. They're definitely much weaker. I guess I don't necessarily hate Captain Marvel, because she hits decently hard and she's poison immune, but I'm not really a big fan of the Captain Americas. I used to be a bigger fan of the OG Cap versus World War II Cap, just because OG Cap had some decent synergies, and you know, like some people ran Captain World War II as like one of their main champions. And I would say if you're looking at when looking at just one or the other, then Captain World War II was better than OG Cap. But I never ran him as like a main champion. It was always one of those just kind of tag along champions if I needed a science champion or something like that. Because the science champions in this game used to suck balls. So yeah, I actually preferred playing OG Cap back in the day for synergies and stuff. But yeah, today, no, it's really all about Captain Beardo and Captain Sparkles. And the theme of Hall of the Mountain King. I don't know what Hall of the Mountain King is, but rum 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 rum. Rum rum rum. Rum 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 rum. Something like that. So BG, do you approve of my latest rank up? I know you don't approve of my 235 sixes, but it's Sinister, so I like Mr. Sinister. I'm a fan of Mr. Sinister. I like playing as Mr. Sinister. I still wish I got him so I could have ranked him up. I am a fan. I think he's cool. I think he's got that unique utility too that can sometimes come in handy. BG, it's bedtime. Love ya. Alright, Shark. Later, man. Any embarrassing secret from the game? Here's mine. I still struggle with freaking Nightcrawler. 70%, can't change him. Probably the only character that messed me up in the whole game. Well, I'm with you, man. I don't think that's an embarrassing thing though. Nightcrawler messes up a lot of us. I can't switch him either. I really can't. Ever since Kabam changed the switch trick, I just can't switch him. I have to take in champions that either just straight up counter the evade entirely or rely on parry stuns for my damage. Void helps too, because I mean he doesn't completely counter evade, but he reduces it enough that I feel like I can get my attacks in. But other embarrassing things, I don't know. There's tons. This game, there's a lot to this game, so I don't even think anything is considered as like embarrassing. I mean, just today I didn't know that Omega Red was poison immune, which I guess that was kind of embarrassing. But you get my point. We forget things, you know, because we're playing so many different characters. If we only ever played one character against one node, then yeah, we can master it. But I have pretty good success switching Nightcrawler. I hold block right when he evades. Okay, give that a try. Ran Rid Omega is poison immune. Can you confirm? No, I can't. Maybe. He might be. BG pulled 6-star champion today. Pretty happy to pair him with Aegon in the 6-star 6.2 gates. Oh, yeah, actually, that's pretty nice. Got that Aegon synergy. It's not too bad. Nice, Cody. BG, do you still, or do you use your rank 1 5-stars? In the arena, yeah. But I pair them up with higher level ones. So that I don't get death matches. So, for example, I'll take Rocket, who is a rank 3, and then I'll take my 2 rank 1s at the bottom of my list here, Falcon and Dormammu, and I'll throw these guys in together to get a nice, easy match. Notice how I avoided that Nightcrawler that I could have just ran into, because I do not want to fight that guy. Only issue, I wish has dupe and or suicides to fully utilize them. Whoopsies. I don't think he really needs the dupe. The dupe is nice, but he doesn't really need it. And I think he's better without suicides, actually. I don't know. Ah, crap. Please don't use a special 3. Thank you. World War II was my main champion in my first 550. I could always depend on him. And now I have him as a 6-star, so I can use him in current content. Nice. It's too bad his damage is a little bit weak. Maybe they'll give him a nice unique synergy to buff him up or something. Wait, BG doesn't know what the Hall of the Mountain King is? You uneducated banana. Hall of the Mountain King? Yeah, I have no clue. The only Mountain King I know is from Warcraft 3. One of the heroes of the human race. My brownies have been overtaken by ants. Ah! I agree with Thanatos. That is a massive rip. Dude, that is painful to hear, man. The worst news I've heard all day. Spraying with ant spray, I will kill every last one of these mother effers that dare to steal that which is precious to me. It's time for a massacre, and not the fun skill guy. Oh, man. The Demiok that's coming out right now is this version, guys. Put a can of bug spray in this man's hand, and there will be hell to pay. Here's something embarrassing. About to retire because of today's war and the new map. I can't handle these roadblock nodes. Ah, man. It's we've had some troubles with the nodes too. It's frustrating. Are you guys pushing in war, Enatch, or are you guys just kind of doing whatever? Or trying to do like boss kills at least or something like that? What are you guys currently doing? I heard everyone loves the special one, the suicides off Sinister before. Maybe I'm wrong. To be honest, I don't hear anybody talking about using Mr. Sinister. But the thing is, yeah, you can fling his suicides off of you, but you still take that recoil damage. So I think defensively people like to put suicides on him, maybe. But offensively, I think I'd rather play him without suicides. I don't know. I think he's about even whether you're running suicides or not. Doesn't matter a whole lot. Because you're probably only using him for select fights when questing. You can build him up and be like, you know, your main clearing champ type of thing, but I don't think anybody really, or not many people do that. That's how I wanted to use him, actually. I just wanted to have fun, like, questing with him, but never got that chance. Can a bug spray and like a lighter to make a flamethrower. Oh, don't give Demiok ideas. We don't need to find out that he burned his place down killing some ants that got his brownies. I know there's a smile on my face as I watch these bee mannies writher. Or wait, is that the word? Whatever. They all know a true suffering unbeknownst to their kind before today. Alright. I'll bring upon them hell like unlike any their feeble minds can comprehend. Dude, when you think about it, what is going through their minds? Because you're 1,000 times bigger than them. And yeah, you're spraying death. Poison that probably prevents them from breathing or something. Let's never get on Demi's bad side, guys. Yeah. Hey BG, what's up, Donut Cop? BG, really appreciate that you can celebrate your mistakes. It helps us little guys to know that the OGs of MCOC World can make mistakes too. Helps a lot. Thank you. Yeah, dude, no problem. I definitely wouldn't. I know you put it in quotes or whatever, but definitely never think of yourself as a little guy of the MCOC world or anything like that. We're all the same, man. We've all just been playing this game. Some people just been playing a little bit longer. Can you confirm that Domino breaks your block in Alliance War? Didn't have problems with her, but since the last update, she just keeps breaking mine. PSR from English. Maybe this is not my first language. I couldn't tell. Your comment was perfectly fine. But the thing about Domino is you can't let go of block. If you try to like swipe, because sometimes, you know, when they're attacking into you, you kind of, or at least this is what I do and a lot of other people do as well. If you try to like swipe left between hits, sometimes you can kind of get out of their combo that way. You cannot do that with Domino. You have to just hard block on her double hit. That's how she was when she was first introduced, and then they changed her her animation to be a little bit faster or something like that, or whatever they did. They fixed it, and now it's back to the way it originally was, which I don't know if it's intentional or if it's bugged, because I mean this is the first way they had it, so I don't know what they're gonna do about it. I preferred before this past update where it didn't feel like she was breaking block type of thing. But yeah, I don't know if Kabam's gonna change it back to that. Any tips for the Masochism node trying to push for Uncollected? Masochism's rough. That first time fighting it in 5.2.4, that whole quest is tough. The tips I have are as follows. There are certain ways to play around Masochism. It will be tough, no matter what I'm gonna tell you. It's gonna be tough, but there are certain ways to kind of get in the mindset of playing around Masochism. One is just knowing that when you parry, when that little timer is up, when you parry, you are not gonna stun them. So you may need to parry and go for a second parry immediately after that, or parry and then hold block and have them throw a heavy attack. Or you could just not parry at all and just bait out a heavy attack from them and get your openings that way. A couple strategies there. Another good way to kind of overcome Masochism is play with a champion that applies lots of debuffs. Bleeders usually work the best. Like I used Gwenpool. That was pretty effective. Because, of course, as you're attacking into them, applying bleeds, that triggers Masochism, and then you can land a parry, since the bleed was the thing that ate the Masochism. It's also very helpful to have the Despair Mastery, since that can reduce the healing on the enemy if you do have a champion that is applying these debuffs. So that can help. The Resonate Mastery can help, but most people don't get that since it's very expensive. There are a few champions that are kind of specifically designed to counter Masochism. They just have it kind of built into their abilities where they can parry and it doesn't trigger Masochism, but there are not many of those, and yeah, I know. I don't know. I feel like it's almost easier just to not even use those champions and just go with someone else. But I think that's all the tips I got off the top of my head. There are definitely some videos out there on 5.2.4. I don't even remember who all has them. I'm sure Seaton has a video on his channel that you can probably find for it. But if not Seaton, then just type in, just do a little YouTube search and something will pop up. Maybe there's some tips that I'm forgetting. But like I said, in general, it's just a very difficult node to deal with, and might just take a bit of trial and error to, to really master it. And of course, some potions and revives wouldn't hurt, but yeah. Someone at work today told me I look like the Goblin King. I don't know what the Goblin King looks like. I'm gonna have to Google this beat. See if this checks out. We'll see. Goblin King. Let's figure it out. This is the Goblin King? Pete, you look like the Goblin King. No, I mean, your hair is different than this. That's pretty funny that that's what they said to you, though. But yeah, your hair is definitely different than all this going on. I feel like, though, you wouldn't mind if this is how you looked. I feel like that was not a bad thing that was said to you. What the heck is that? That's the Goblin King. I don't know. Is that art for the labyrinth I see? Is that what it is? Lakers Bodyguard, sending over a buck. Thank you very much, Lakers Bodyguard. Where is your previous message at? Tweet. Okay. I'll check out the tweeters in just a second here. Let me do this last round real quick, just so I can get off this screen, and then I will check out Twitter in just a sec. Yeah, David Bowie is 10 out of 10. Yeah. What the hell was that? AVG got my first 6-star. Nebula, happy about it. Very nice. Yeah, Nebula is a great 6-star to get. I still use my Nebula all the time. She was my first one. I think. Yeah, I think she was. But okay. Here we go. What do we got? 4-star Namor, Sig 92 on Psychic Thorns. I want the 5-star, almost no damage taken except block damage. Alright, let's check it out. An alliance mate of mine also used Namor for this path last war. And yeah, this is a 5-star. This is a big old 5-star that you're going up against. So of course that's lovely. There's only 19 seconds left in this video. Are you gonna finish this fight in time? Or is this just a little demo of things? Oh. Oh yeah, you're not gonna finish it. Okay. I thought somehow some crazy amount of damage was gonna come through, and that video was gonna just blow him up or something. But that's still really cool. Still very cool. Pretty tough to handle that node without that champion. This compliment is on the same tier as being called Alucard. Dude, yeah, you're getting compliments left and right, Pete. I wouldn't mind being compared to Labyrinth era Bowie. I don't know a ton about David Bowie. Of course, I'm familiar with him. But I didn't see Labyrinth, so I'm not familiar with him in that movie or whatever. You're finally going to see Endgame when it comes back into theaters, BG. Is it coming back into theaters? It's not just coming to like some kind of streaming platform or something like that? Alright, anyway. Let's get the grind back on. Dang it, Brian. What is this, Thanatos? Hold up, stay on Twitter and peep what I sent you? Okay, alright. What do we got? What do we got? This is a different type of Goblin King, I feel. Goblin King Hobbit. Dude, I just freaked out because I saw this fight out of my my peripheral. Like, you know, it's cut off on screen for you guys, but like I can see it out of the corner of my eye, and I thought that was my game fighting. I freaked out and went to go grab my phone. All right, let's get back to it. It's coming back to beat Avatar. Oh, did it not beat Avatar? I thought it did. Did it not overtake Avatar for the highest grossing or whatever? No Monte. No. Why do I keep calling? Why do I keep saying Monte? No Monty Python. No Labyrinth. Sheesh. Yeah, no Endgame either. No. There's a lot of movies I haven't seen. A lot of things I haven't seen. I'm more into playing video games. Much more into playing video games than I am watching TV and movie and stuff. I want to see some BG on Quake action. It's pretty rare to see me play Quake, man. I'm not very good with Quake. I don't enjoy playing Quake style. I may have to break out the Quake style for something in Act 6, though. We'll see. I'm going to try to avoid it. But, yeah, I'm not very good with her. It came super close to beating Avatar. Wow. Can't believe it didn't beat it. Avatar was in cinema for like a year with a few re-releases. Okay. It's needed for like a year and a half or something, so it's hard to beat total sales. Okay. Okay. And a game coming back has got to beat Avatar, yeah. Actually, I probably will go, if it comes back, I probably will go watch it. I want to watch it, you know. At this point I've seen all 3 of the other Avengers movies, which is pretty good. I didn't see them in order, but I have seen them. Next, BG will say he hasn't seen Krull. Paul, I hate to say this, but I've never even heard of Krull. You need to do a Cade-like movie Tuesday where we all watch, and you watch it. You just want to make sure that I actually watch it? Is that what it is, Lakers bodyguard? You're like sitting me down in a room like, here, now watch it. And we're going to be behind this two-way mirror, this two-way glass, and we're going to make sure that you sit there the entire time. Brian, will you go out to see a movie with me? Maybe, Pete. I don't know, man. Maybe. It's been over a year since my last movie. It's been almost 2 years at this point. Because I saw Thor Ragnarok when that was in theaters. And I want to say that was, what, November or something? And I might need to just take Laura out on a date, because that was probably our last date, too. No, I'm just kidding. We've been out a few times since then, but yeah, it doesn't happen that often. We could definitely go to Dave & Buster's together, though, Pete. I promise I won't cut a hole in the popcorn. Wow. Well, I don't know if that makes things better or worse. What node is on this guy? Oh, pole, projectile-based attacks deal 100% more damage, and non-projectile deal 75% less. Okay. Or wait. Wait, 100% more? So, does Hyperion's special one, does it hit really hard? Like, do the debuffs hit harder too? What is protection shielding? If the defender would lose more than 4% health from a single source, that damage is capped and the protection shield shuts down for 8 seconds. Okay. I'm not going to do this noted. It's day 5. If this wasn't day 5, I'd give it a shot. But it's day 5. For science, no way. Celeste hitting that member button. Dude, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. Congrats once again on your Namor. And thank you so much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana along with this fantastic lineup of emojis, of these custom emojis, many of which I designed with my own 2 hands and eyeballs and mouths. I only have 1 mouth, though. But thank you, dude. Appreciate that, Celeste. Ooh, and about to go back to the arena, but Grotesque sent it over $1. Thank you very much, Grotesque. Where is your last message? Wait, okay, there is a last message. Is there a bug where Ultron bleeds? Yeah, there is. There is a bug where he bleeds currently. It's been like that for I don't know how long, but I think quite a while at this point. So, wait, what is this? I don't think Brian got it. The popcorn thing? I got the popcorn thing. Took me a second to realize what you meant there, Pete. What? That's a pretty common thing. You cut the bottom of a hole in it and you stick your anyway. That's the thing that went over your head. I promise I won't stick anything in said hole and popcorn bag. No, I got it. I got it. Alright, anyway. BG, I freaking love Namor. Hector, dude. Congrats again on your Namor, too. And yeah. It's pretty sweet. Thanks, buddy. Now it's rank 5, level 150. Nice, man. Need some more SIGs? Damn, dude. He's almost maxed out. That's awesome. It's such a common thing that you've done that before, Brian. No, I've never done it, but I mean, come on. This is amateur hour stuff. Granted, I got Namor. Nice. Wait, Ultron bleeds. Is this a good time to do Variant 1? Oh, maybe. I haven't tried in Variant. I don't know if it's different there or not, but possibly. Dude, you can get like an armor shatter going with Medusa and then get an L2 and rip into him and bleed. I wonder if that would work. It's probably still better to keep the armor shatter going, but still. BG, you know that the second round went for under 60 mil. Do you wish you had done the second grind? No, because here's what I was thinking for round 2. Either I'm going to put up at least 86 million again. Possibly 90 million. Oh wait, I read Ultron only bleeds in rifts. Didn't confirm though. Huh, okay. Wait, I thought I heard about that before rifts were even in the game again. I don't know. But, okay, so either I would have put up a massive score again, or I would have tried to do a unitless grind, and I essentially had like 2.5 days of grind time. And I think the most I could have done was about 45 million, which he went for, I think, just over 50. So I would have either missed with my unitless grind, or I would have got the champion, but I would have been out, you know, 8,000 or so units. Either way, I made the right call this time. BG, check Twitter. I went in with 97% health, by the way. Limber, Kinetic Reactor, and Plagued Mind. Okay. We can check out another video real quick. Mr. Rogers sent in over a couple bucks saying Cole's projectile parry works versus Infinity Man, not Domino. I don't even know. I don't know how Cole's abilities work since I never really got a chance to test them. And I don't know the difference between some of these projectile things. So I don't know how those interactions work. And if there's something else about them that may be causing it, like an ability accuracy reduction or something. But I don't know. Wish I knew. Just wondering if it's a bug or working as intended. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, best thing to do is if you're not sure, report it on the forums, and you know, maybe someone will tell you, hey, no, actually it's working as intended because of this ability or something. But if not, then you know, at least Kabam looks into it. But Mr. Rogers, thank you very much for the $2. Sorry, I wish I had more info. It might be because of Domino's passive ability accuracy reduction. Okay, well, yeah, okay. So if she has a passive ability accuracy reduction, then that could be it. Well, oh, never mind. I guess all of like anything. Well, does that count for parries too? Of like her unlucky stuff or whatever. What is the passive ability reduction? Opponents lose 15% ability accuracy. Okay, this reduction has no effect against abilities that trigger at the start of the fight. Okay,
So 15% of the time, no matter what, you're not going to be able to parry. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's what it is. So I guess it's not a bug. Need to report the cold snap on Corv thing. I think a lot of people have reported that already, Pete. But alright, Hector, I said I was going to look at your video. What's going on here? Ooh, against Iceman, huh? Yeah, that's pretty good against old Icy. Don't take a lot of that initial cold snap damage. Yeah, everyone who doesn't have plus AA can fail to parry Domino at any moment. Alright, there we go. Dude, you're making ice cubes. You're making an icy drink out of this guy. Good lord. Can we see that part again? The fight, everything was going normal. It's just a normal fight at this point. And then... Wow. I mean, all three of those crit. Which is not always going to happen, but still. Wow. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. Star uploaded a video on how to fight Domino without having to parry, I think. Did she? I just realized I'm not sure if I don't think I'm... Star, I don't know if you're in here. If you're in here, I'm sorry. I don't think I'm... Oh, wait, nah, I don't upload things really. Okay. I don't think I'm subscribed to your channel just because I straight up forgot, I guess. I'm gonna subscribe to it, though. Not right now. Next time you stream, I'm gonna subscribe to it. Which means, please stream again, because your streams are good. That's 150k, 153k crit special 2 on Namor. Yeah, that's pretty good. Then I saw those numbers. Only was one Fury 2, about 150 to 160k special 2. Pretty damn good, man. You didn't watch Star's video? I know. It's so terrible now. Think Brian is mad at me? Well, are you saying that because I didn't see your comments? I'm sorry, man. There's a lot of people in here. I try my best to read them. I'm definitely not mad at anybody. It's just a lot of times they get missed because there's only one of me and I could barely read as is. And it's a miracle that I'm able to read as many comments as I do. I think about it. Spider-Gwen is not getting 4 charges at the start of the fight when fighting against Blade. Just noticed in AQ. Is she supposed to? How does that work? I don't even remember how like what ability it is that gives her those 4. I'll get back to that. Yeah. Okay. Good. Today I played online games with another one of my friends who watches anime. At one point he asked me to please stop talking in Japanese so much. I didn't even realize I was doing it. What am I? I don't know, Demiak. I was about to ask the same question. What are you? Who are you? How are you and why are you? He is of superior class, right? Oh! Is that what it is? I think superior class means the little swirly icon like Maestro. I'm not 100% sure on that though. It's a miracle you're able to read, Brian. Yeah, exactly. She only gets the charges versus superiors, so Collector and Maestro. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. I just never tested it out myself. BG doesn't English good. Give him a break. Thank you. I'm glad some people get me. Spider-Gwen is superior class, like Maestro, Collector, and 6.2 champion. Okay, okay. Is out of context to the ongoing conversation. Feel free to ignore. I just want it to be stated. You're so cool, Brian. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if anyone's ever called me cool before. This is a new day. Brian, favorite laptop brand, if have one? I guess Lenovo. I do have a Lenovo laptop, and they just seem to have good specs for the price. I always wanted a Dell XPS, I think is the line. Dell actually has some pretty good specs for the price too. Dell used to not really be so good, to be honest, but they're pretty good these days. So yeah, like those two are probably. But honestly, the brand doesn't really matter to me so much. I usually just look for whatever the best deal is, and then I try to find some reviews on it, and make sure it's the right size and all that good stuff. I used to look at laptops every single day, and that's not an exaggeration. I would go to Slick Deals, which I kind of stopped going there because I realized I never buy anything. But I would go to Slick Deals every single day and look around at all the different deals, many of which are deals on laptops. And then I was always just trying to find deals for friends of mine, for people that I worked with, because someone always needs a laptop. And I would just try to hook them up with whatever I could find and go through tons of reviews and all that, because before I recommended something, I wanted to make sure I wasn't recommending some piece of garbage. But these days, I haven't really looked at laptops too much. I'm not a fan of laptops. Like, they're great for some people, but I don't know. Something about them, I just never end up using them. I'm just too used to having like a full mouse, keyboard, like the powerful desktop, and a much bigger monitor and stuff like that. It's just so much more comfortable. But a lot of people don't like that because, yeah, they don't like sitting in the same spot and can't travel with it, obviously. And yeah. Current laptop is a 4 going on 5-year-old laptop, Lenovo, but need to figure out one I want since parents offered to buy me a new one since I have 1 semester left. Oh, nice. That's awesome. Yeah, not sure I can help too much these days on something like that, but those are the 2 brands that I like the most. There's only one brand that I hate, and I will never, and I mean never, buy another laptop from this company, which is Acer. There are a lot of deals that get posted for Acer laptops, because for the price, you get some really good specs. You get a lot of power for the price. But just so many problems, and the casing, like the actual laptop casing, you know, the laptop I got at least felt super cheap. I ended up like, I don't know, something was so wrong with it. Like I ended up like a buddy of mine who is really good with all that stuff, ended up taking it and tried fixing it and couldn't get it to work, and we ended up just like returning it, and that was a nightmare to deal with. And it just seems like Acer has lots of problems. So I would avoid Acer, but other than that, most companies tend to put out some pretty good laptops. Brother got an MSI though. I don't really have too much experience with MSI laptops. I don't even know anybody that ever had them. I've seen some deals for them too. Review-wise, they always got kind of like average-ish reviews. Probably not bad, just I never had one. Alright, Brian, I know you're not much of a movie guy, but you have to watch Into the Spider-Verse. I heard it's really good, but I don't know. Not subscribed to Star's channel. I guess you guys are friends. Name more. Boo. Boo. MSI makes my favorite motherboards. Do they? I tend to stick with gigabyte motherboards actually. Unless there's like a combo deal, then I don't really care as long as that motherboard has like somewhat decent reviews. Motherboards are scary to buy, man, because there's never been a motherboard that I've ever looked up that has just good reviews, like really good. You buy something on Amazon, you buy like a pair of socks, or a charging cable or whatever, something small like that. And you can find reviews that are average like 4.5, something like that. Anything above like 4.2, and you're like, all right, I feel pretty confident in buying this product. With motherboards, it's like the average is like 3 stars, and you're just like, I don't feel good about this. And you read half the reviews, and it's like, did not work. That's a return. Like, just so many problems. It's scary. I've never actually, well, I've never had a problem with the motherboard that I just bought, but I did have a problem with my last computer where after about a year, it just stopped working, and after many hours of troubleshooting, determined it was the motherboard. So yeah. Miles Kelly sent in over $1. Thank you very much, Miles Kelly. Your last message is, I'm going to second that. You must watch Spider-Verse comment. Super good movie all around. Not a good Spider-Man movie. Not a good comic movie. Not a good cartoon. It was a good movie. Okay. I mean, I've even heard some people say it was like their favorite movie of all time, which is saying a lot considering how many good movies are out there. So I believe it. I believe it. But I don't know when I'm going to watch it. We'll see. Brian, want to go out to see Into the Spider-Verse with me? Pete, are you buying? No. Is it in the... that's not in the theaters, is it? That came out before Endgame, right? Brian buying socks on Amazon? Oh, I do. Yeah. Hell yeah, I buy socks on Amazon. I know, I don't know. I know people say some bad things about Amazon, but it's just so convenient. And they can get it to you, especially in the Seattle area. Like, everything is one-day shipping, and it's just like, how do you not do that? Hey Brian, is it dizzy in here or is it just me? Was drinking a full drinking glass full of rum in less than 5 minutes too much? Probably. Do I regret it? I don't think so. Oh, Demiak. I mean, I'm kind of happy that it's the rum, because I thought you had just sprayed the hell out of those ants so much that you were poisoning yourself. I mean, essentially, that's what drinking alcohol is, but it's the fun kind of poison instead of the I'm gonna die to ant spray poisoning. Do people die? I'm sure somebody's died to doing weird things with ant spray before, right? Of course, I mean, people die doing anything, I guess. Anyway. No, it's on Netflix soon, though? Oh, the 26th is on Netflix? Okay. Maybe I'll watch that. I'll probably watch it if it's on Netflix. I have Netflix. I don't know if Laura's going to be into it, but I'll try to watch it with her first. Which she's probably into it. I mean, she watches more Marvel movies than I do. but I never really seen her watch any cartoon or anime type stuff, so we'll see. And if she's not into it, well, I want to grind for Invisible Woman, and that date coincides with an Invisible Woman grind, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's like the day before her arena begins, so. Or the day of? Wait. No, day before, yeah. I got confused for a second. He means go to Seaton's basement and watch with you, BG. Oh. Well, Pete, we can do that then, yeah. If you're going to come over to Seaton's basement, just make sure to let him know you're coming over. What is this? My cat will die, and you are massively overestimating my physical capabilities. What is this comment about? Hey, BG, I'm locked out of my apartment, so I'm just going to pass out in the hallway because all the hotels in the area have no vacancy. What? It kills me because I can hear my cat meowing. Well, damn, dude. Can you call like an emergency 24-hour locksmith or something like that? Or the landlord, or if you have a like a management company or a super or whatever words you want to use here. Cats. I mean, cats are survivors. That's the good thing. Is your cat will. Well, I mean, let's hope your cat's. I can't. There's no guarantees here. I'm making this very much so worse. But cats are survivors. That's what I'm trying to say. So your cat will probably be fine. But still, you gotta get in there. If there's someone you could call. I'm sure you thought of that, but yeah. Is Into the Spider-Verse a sequel or prequel? Can we get it without watching anything else or reading the comics? I think it's a standalone. Is it? Yeah, Star saying you can watch it without watching anything else. Pretty sure some dumbasses popped open a can of ant spray and tried to drink it. Probably. On a dare or something like that, yeah. Read like 3 up, Brian, I swear. Alright, Thanatos, give me a sec. 3 up? That's a lot of ups. I gotta go. Alright, Pete, later, man. If you don't watch it, I will third person until you do. Come on, don't. There's no need for these threats. Alright, Thanatos. 3 up. What is this? 1, 2, 3. I will literally donate every dollar I have right now and be broke unless you promise to watch it as soon as you possibly can. Alright, dude. Relax. I will watch the movie. There's no need for these types of threats. Save your money, man. I will watch the movie. I'll either watch it with Laura or I will watch it during the Invisible Woman grind, but it's probably going to have to wait till round 2 because the only day that we'd be able to watch the movie together is like Sunday or Monday. So I'd have to wait until round 2. I'll watch it, though. I'll watch it. This was the worst speech to reassure this man everything will be okay. I know, dude. It was a terrible speech. It really was. I tried my best, and I'm not good at these types of things. I've tried it all. You are my saving grace. My cat will be fine. He's just whining. Okay. Second, what Thanatos said. No, Demiak. No. First off, I will ban you. Second, I'm gonna watch the movie. I'll fly to the USA and slap you if you don't watch it, BG. And then teach me MCOC, please. Wow, really? You're gonna slap me and then ask for a private MCOC lesson or something? Well, alright. I probably would too. I'd be like, well, can you at least apologize and then I'll just try to show you something? Wait a minute, I forgot, but your wife's name is Laura? Yeah. BG had 4 5s and a 4-star Starkey against the Stun Immune Modok with Aggression Fury in Variant 1, Chapter 2.2. 5 stars got wrecked, 4-star Starkey. Last Hope took him down with 90% to start the fight. Dude, Stark Spidey Strike Spidey's great in that fight. But very nicely done, man. Getting it done with a 4-star. That is awesome. Let's spin out 3 of these things. I feel like 3 is the magic number tonight. I'll get units out of one of these 3, hopefully. Matt sending over a couple bucks. Where is your last one at, Matt? Oh, wait. Oh, that's what I asked. The comment I just read. Wow. Well, Matt, thank you very much. Wait, I also had a max 5-star Starkey, and he got wrecked. Wow, so you had the 4-star and the 5-star, but the 5-star got wrecked and the 4-star saved the day? That's pretty funny. Come on. Nah, why did I get excited there? I shouldn't have got excited. I actually thought I got the 5-star Punisher. Of course I didn't have the 5-star Punisher there. Good night, BG. Night, y'all. Alright, Hinach. Have a good one, man. Oh, poop. It's already midnight. It is. That it is. Alright, come on. Give me some units here, man. I gotta get up to that 15k somehow. Just got punished? Yeah, something like that. Can't end it now, Brian. I haven't been here for a full 2 hours. Well, Thanatos. It doesn't have to end. Maybe this stream will end, but there will be others. There were others in the past. You could hit refresh. Watch it over from the beginning. I don't recommend this, but I gotta go. BG just pulled Captain Marvel, but the wrong one. This is classic. She has the lowest base damage I've seen. Out of the crystal, it is only 500. Now I'm going to have nightmares. Well, bummer, man. She's not the... She hits harder than other champions for sure, but yeah, it's not a good pull. Hopefully your next one's better. When are you streaming 6.2 tomorrow? Oh, still gold. You know what? We got to spin out another one. 6.2, it's going to be somewhere shortly after noon time. So I want the AQ scores to come in, because I don't want to do the same thing I did yesterday where I have to hide the screen. Or earlier today, I guess. So, yeah, it'll be shortly after that. I don't know exactly what time. If I start too early, the other problem is that I don't really get a chance to talk to Laura. Like, I didn't talk to her at all today. By the time she got home, I was already streaming. When she got up, I was streaming. Come on, units, 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 units. What if it was 5-star Punisher? But it's not. Alright, on that note, 40k battle chips down the drain. But I do need the gold, so not really down the drain. But yeah, I would say anywhere between 12:15 and 1 p.m. Don't know exactly what time. And for those of you that are not on the West Coast, not on Pacific time, that is in about 12 hours from now. 12 to 13 hours from right now. I will be hopping back into 6.2. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. We can go take a look real quick. So if there's 10 paths in the first quest, I did 5 of them. And it'd be nice just to get, you know, just to finish up the other 5. So I might just do that. But I know people are going to be calling for Sinister again. And I don't know. Maybe I'll try Sinister again. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm sure I'll be able to clear the 5 paths in the first quest relatively quickly, since now I understand how the node is. Maybe I'll fight another difficult path, and you know, maybe I'll get stuck there. But I would like to finish up that first quest. All the ants are dead. They suffer enough for their sins. Is there a hell for ants? I do not know the answers to these questions, but I can only hope I did what was necessary. Wow. Yeah, definitely. You guys definitely want to be friends with Demioc. Do not get on his bad side. Do not eat Demioc's brownies. Somebody remind me. That's going to be tomorrow's tweet. Do not eat Demioc's brownies. More 6.2 tomorrow? Yeah, Bobbin. Just saying, I'll begin somewhere around 12:15, somewhere between 12:15 and 1 p.m. Pacific time, which I think you're still on the West Coast, right? But anywho, it's time to call it, guys. Until tomorrow. And then, of course, I'll be back for my normal vampire stream as well. Thanos was the big D tonight. Thank you very much, Thanos. Thank you to everyone else that was that sent over some super chats and all that. Very generous of you all. This is very much so appreciated. Keeps me going and all that. Oh, you're on the East Coast now. Okay. Because of college. For some reason, I thought you were going to college on the West Coast too. But okay. Cool. If you eat my brownies, I will poison you with all my might until you have suffered to a point where I'm satisfied. Wow. Okay. But yeah, okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, everybody. Good night.